Hello, I'm Amy, and welcome to the new web series, Corona Cooking with Amy, where I'll share you recipes on a nightly of what I'm making for dinner while in quarantine. Tonight we will be making crunchy chow mein casserole, and while this might sound like a fine Asian dish, it is a super Americanized, trashy version of it, but here we go. It's written on a note card over here that my grandma wrote down and my mom just sent to me, so we're gonna try it out. I know I've had it before, but probably not in a couple decades, so here we go. Before I started recording, I had cut about a cup of celery. I had sliced it up pretty thin, and then I took an 8-ounce can of water chestnuts, drained the water and the goop off of them, kind of rinsed them out, and then chopped them up into quarters. And then I have about 2-ish cups of cooked just diced chicken over here. In this bowl, I already have ready, I have 1 can of cream of mushroom soup and then a half a can of cream of chicken. The recipe calls for 1.5 cans of cream of mushroom soup, but my husband hates mushrooms, so I figured I would compromise tonight. So I only did 1 can of cream of mushroom soup and then a half a can of the cream of chicken since it needs 1.5. And then I did about a half a can of water just to give it some liquid so it doesn't dry out so much when it's cooking. So I'm going to add my celery, water chestnuts, and the chicken into this soupy water mixture I got over here in this bowl. And I can touch it because we're the ones eating it and I don't have Corona, so there you go. I'm gonna mix it up. Just get it all coated in there. And then here is the super Americanized version. We are not adding noodles. We are not even adding those little crunchy things that look like noodles. We're adding French fried onions. So I have a full can of French fried onions here. I may have been snacking on them a little bit before because they are just delicious to eat on their own. And I'm gonna add about half the can of these to the mix I got going on and stir them in good. Okay, so those look pretty well coated. Everything looks pretty conglomerated all together. You can hear that scratching in the background. My cats are being savages right now. And now we're going to pour it into, I have a dish that I already lightly greased just so nothing gets stuck. And we're gonna pour it in here. I don't know if you can hear that music, but I can hear it, and it's obnoxious neighbors. Woohoo, apartment living, yes. Okay, so I have it all in here now. I'm just gonna even it out a little bit. Okay, so it's spread around. I put it in a flat baking dish, so it's in there like that. Then I am going to take the other half of the, sorry, there's some stuff in here and I don't want to waste food, especially not during a pandemic. We can't be wasteful. The rest of the French fried onions, and I'm just gonna pour them over the top. Ooh, that was a big jump. There's some big jumps in there. Ooh. Again, I'm gonna touch it because it's just me and my husband eating it, and we don't have Corona, so yep. Don't recommend touching it if you're cooking for other people that are not your family, but you shouldn't be around other people that aren't your family right now, so yeah. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven. I have it preheated to 350, and I'm gonna leave it in for 30 minutes, and then I will come back and show you how it is when it's done. She's bubbling. Looks tasty, and those onions are nice and browned.